What's up, guys? It's Chris with Mountainbaits Outdoors. Up at the farm pond today. From reports I've heard, this is the clearest it's been in a long time. They're building a new barn with no silk fence, so it's just pouring down into the, when it rains, it just pours down into the water. So, yeah, I'm gonna give it a little dangle and see what happens. I got the dice bait and a little spinnerbait on the BFS. Have no idea what to expect, so I think we're gonna make a couple casts with the spinnerbait real quick. We're actually gonna angle that over just a little bit and see if I can get something to bite on the spinnerbait. We'll see. Doubled up, baby! First cast, never a good sign. Ooh, he's digging. Oh yeah. On the old spin bait. That just come right on out. Little butch over there's got him one as well. He would be going to the call board if this was my pond. But it is not my pond, so he gets the release. Ooh. I put in some grass carp last year. Some of the sterile ones. And so far, no algae has bloomed. Oh, come on, how deep did you really have to go that deep? There we go. And so far, there's no grass that I can see coming in. See if we can get another one on the spinnerbait. I made like 2 rotations and he hit it. Definitely going to be putting on the dice bait or throwing the dice bait here soon. I gotta tighten this up. I forgot I had it throwing something a lot heavier than this. Tighten up my magnets. One of those days. Tighten up the magnets and hopefully we don't get no more backlashes. I just had one slam it. Again, doubled up again. This one's a little guy. I can just pump him on in. Little bitty guy. Little bass. Oh yeah, that tweak can fix that big time. There's another one. That's 3. This one's about as good as that first one. About to say, I may not want to throw that. Skinny bass. They eating the snot out of this spinnerbait, that's for sure. I think I just had one hit it there, but I could be wrong. For the first time this year I've come to the pond. Three bass. That's good, that's good so far. Butcher's got something monstrous over there. He's either got something monstrous or he's got a turtle. Bunch of trash from the bottom. It looks like a 2-pounder. There are big ones in here. It's just finding them in there. Finding them in this place. There's almost a 10-pounder in here. Actually, there is a 10-pounder in here. I hooked her last year. There's one. I hooked her last year. Coal. You'd be going to the coal, little bass. But I hooked her last year and she got into the weeds and I couldn't get her out on 4-pound line. Alright, I'm going to set this down for a second. Pitch around the pitch around the dice bait. See what happens with this. See if I can get me a bite on this. I've never caught nothing on this dice bait, but I figured this would be the best place to do it. Catch it. There was a little brown frog eggs. Frogs were spawning. I was watching in these reeds for the fish to swim out. That's about as far as I want to go. There we go. On the dice bait. It's my first ever dice bait fish. I'm struggling here with this stupid weeds, but here he is. Let me just, because I don't know what happened. Get your fin out of your mouth, out of your gills. First fish on the dice. Yuck. Alright, that's one on the dice bait. Finally, took me long enough to catch one on it. Had this mold for like a couple months now. I feel like 2 months maybe. Fished with it for spotted bass. Maybe it's a largemouth bait only. There's another one on it. It's a better one. Better one than the first one. Come right on out. That's number 2 on the dice. See if we can catch a third one. I'm going to step around a little bit away from that rod. So that's 5 bass. There's a better one. Or at least a better pulling fish. I'll swim out. Hey, Butch. Quick photo. Back in he goes. That's 3 on the dice bait. So far, so good. Looking like a farm pond bait at its finest. I feel like we'll be losing this guy shortly. So try to catch as many fish with it as I can. I feel like they're right up against the reeds. The better ones. Well, that one was more towards just out from the reeds. These guys get on their mountain and think it's a racetrack with their motorcycles. There's a fish, I think. He's still got it. Oh yeah, he's got it. Hit it on the surface. All that. He brought in all that with it. Somewhere there's a bait in there, I think. Maybe. And them hooks just come right on out. That's not good. I probably jerked it off while I was what you call it, trying to get them over the reeds. I got more, but I don't have no more nail weights if that was what was helping it. I might have to go back and get the floating ones and put a nail weight in it. Because I know for sure it wasn't these sinking ones. About to say that may just give it just enough sink fast enough. But that guy hit it on the surface. I made these put these skirts in this afternoon, actually, right before I come fishing. Oh, I put it right on that reed.
You heard about Jeff Morgan, didn't you?
Yeah.
I thought the thing that Jim got him all the time. Hey, I got a little curve on, don't we?
Get them up over those reeds. I'll take my bait back, thank you. Skinny manny.
How many's that for you?
7.
I got 6. I think 6. I think 5 or 6. I think it's 6. Not 6. I think it's Get back to the old wacky.
When they jump like that, you lose them, it looks like a little bit more. That's 4 for this. I brought the brim stuff, but the way this is panning out, I just missed another one, I think. Something was pulling it. I'm gonna recast that back out there.
Big Grammy's over there.
There's number 5 for the dice bait, which you just threw off, I think. Oh yeah. Not the greatest, but there went my bait. I can see it, so I might be able to reuse it. We'll see. If I'm smart enough now, I'll stop using this bait and take out the nail weight and save that nail weight instead of losing it. That nail weight helps dramatically. I think we'll do that. I'll pull out the skirt material and remelt it and reuse the skirts. There's another one. back here. He's about normal.
Yep.
Normal size for here. That's number 9. The old spinnerbait strikes again. Number 4. Hello, spinnerbait. It got annihilated, but it had this on it, so I missed the hook set. I hate these reeds. The pattern is they're along these reeds. Coming up in here and most likely to spawn, if I had to guess, so they should be over that way too. Or they're going to be in these corners heavily. He come off, but that was number 10, would have been. Where did that break? That broke at the hook. I don't have any of those. I probably should have brought some of those hooks. We'll give it a break and I swear that's the same one from the same fish. Number 10. Number 10. Something just thumped it over there. Brimmer over there in the shallows, popping bugs on the surface. I broke off. I broke off on one. I don't have no more hooks. Over here. I'll be quick. That's swimming. Hold on, it ain't over with yet. Oh, he had it and was swimming out with it. Told you I had to be quick. Wasn't quick enough. They're up against the reeds, man. Up against the reeds. Up against the reeds, man. They're thumping it hard. Or their brim. They're moving up shallow to spawn here. So they're getting close to the bank where they can find places to spawn. There's a fish. You better have my hook. You don't have my hook. You suck. There's number 11. Number 11, thank you, sir. Send that to Cortland. Because that is gone. That is gone in his throat. Yeah. That bait is in his throat. The little dice bait. In the beds. Good sized brim there, son. He went nowhere where his bed was. His bed was way over here. And I threw him way away. I think it's, they're not here. He come out. I got him out. There we go. I got him up on top. Now we'll just float across. They're over there. So there's some in there.
Season or salt or whatever, oregano, whatever they put on it. Like a decent pair.
Better thrashing one. Well, he's at least getting acrobatic out there.
Some hair time. Yeah. Why do you want to do that? Come on. That's decent. Thanks. Nice one.
Ooh, I don't like where that bottom hook is.
I'm kidding. It's in his heels. No, it ain't hurt. It ain't hitting nothing.
That's good.
Yeah, do some 9 moves in here. I got a plier in my pocket. I'll never go without my pliers in my pocket. I'll do nothing stupid for it. That's that one.
Little fish surgery.
Little fish surgery, nope. No, whatever you do.
Your life depends on you not thrashing, sir.
Pretty much.
There's one. Got a little slack and he swam on out.
You're almost done. Don't move. Don't move. Ha ha, look at there. No blooded.
Heck yeah. Doubled up.
You video that, send that picture.
To what?
So when you video that, take that, send me that
I
picture.
could have taken your picture, but before you threw it back, but oh well. He was in the reeds. Both of them were in the reeds.